Hello, sorry, good evening, everyone. Ah, good evening, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. Um, Today's what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday evening. I'm enjoying the coolness of the evening. So nice from the heat. Um, like I always say, I'm very happy for you guys to be joining me. You could have been doing anything, but you take your precious time to be here. Um, this is going to be very short. I'm just addressing a few things. I hope it's not going to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm just like, it's just a response video, you know, just a little some, content. And I saw, but mostly is kind of important because, anyway, oh boy, where would I start? Where would I start? Okay, first thing first. I'm going to do my little roll call, right? So, the right thing to do is to greet everyone individually, and that I'll do. That will be something I'll do every time, okay? So, that's part of the entertainment that you will say, or a main part, because that will be the right thing to do, okay? Here's my baby. Hey, Tracy Boo. Hey, Tracy, thank you for being here. Six Figure Days, thank you for being here. This one here, I think, yes. So I don't know if I'm reading it backward. Y'all forgive me, okay? Thank you, Prayed Up. Thank you guys for being here. And I hope that everyone here is subscribed to my channel. So I'm up and coming, just a little something for me to do in my spare time. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone that encouraged me to do so. Okay. Thank you so much to everyone that helped me to promote me and share or whatever you have to do, because look at this. I have a page, you see a wall. I didn't even know what to do with a wall. Okay. So I was getting confused. I say, wait, I have to paint the wall. I have to put down something on the wall. I don't know. But time will tell, right? Anyway, it's enough out there for each and every one of us, right? Okay. So I'll begin that what I've noticed this morning, right? And this was about everybody who is coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, right? I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my little channel, okay? Thank you. Anyway, so what I observed this morning, what I listened to this morning. I was in Miss Reed's chat. I love Miss Reed, you know. She was always nice to me and all of that. I was in her chat this morning and the topic was about Miss Tracy and about this gun and all of that. Now, Miss Pizarro was in there, but Miss Pizarro to Miss Carey's platform last night. I was on that platform. Um, Grandma Glad I don't mess with ventriloquist, but anyway, she wasn't too hard on me threatening. Anyway, so let's go back to today, this morning. Miss Reed said that that is nothing to play around with because it traumatized a lot of people and so forth. I agree with that. I have not seen the video, and that's not something I look at. Okay, so I asked Miss Pizarro last night. We were talking, and she said, "Listen, that's not the first time this lady did that. It's like something they're accustomed seeing her doing." And the one thing I chopped it up to, I said, maybe it's an empty gun. Who knows if it's even operating? I was hoping that, right? So Miss Fitzharris said, like, it's a regular thing. So she chopped it up to that. Okay. Miss Reed was saying this very sick, that people was like just dismissing this as like it's nothing, right? She did not like that. Now, so Miss Fitzharris said she lost a friend this from the suicide stuff. I personally lost my nephew, my first nephew, right? The person who called me auntie, all of that. I don't want to get too emotional in this. And what I know, When he was about to do that, we didn't have a clue. And when you think you have the perfect life, or your family is functioning as it's supposed to, sometimes that is not the case. So that situation is very close to me. Okay. That situation, I had to go into treatment. Okay. It's hard to disclose a lot of stuff here on the internet because people take it and they turn in the twist and they do this. Right now, I don't give two F's about it. Okay. Um, okay. We lost him. So that is not something I'll play with. Okay. I was not visiting Miss Tracy's chat room to know anything about her behavior, right? Was that going to be something I would condone? I don't know. I would not say yes, I would not say no. I don't know because I don't know her. I don't know her behavior. I don't know what's going on. All I'm hearing now, she has a mental problem and whatever. Now, the only thing I was mad with, I said, and I'm not taking it back. I said, when Miss Ellie had called, they said, and called the cops or whatever. I said, no, 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 that is. But then on the flip side, more I thought about that, I said, look, if even they call 911, right? The first responders normally is the fire police. I know in my area, the fire police get there first, and then the fire police, and then EMS, and then the cops. That's how it goes, right? But other places, it's different, right? Okay. Now, thinking about this, with calling the cops, with everything that is going on with us, many people, especially when you mention that somebody is mentally ill, most of the police officers are not trained, okay, to deal with mental illness because we lost a lot of innocent life because of mental illness. Um, a family member called for another family member who had a problem, and they were saying, look, he's mentally ill. He had a shovel and he was gunned down like a dog. They were trying to, please, please, no, 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 he's not good. No, no. They shot him down like a dog. No, you called and you never knew how that was going to turn out, right? Now, Miss Ellie said, look, well, that was out of concern or whatever. I look at it. If you know and you're putting mental illness into that, for me, that's a lot of bullshit. And the reason why I say it's a lot of bullshit, because if you're talking, okay, you're concerned if this person hurting himself, that you thought it best to call the police because you don't want anything to happen to the person because of the mental illness. Where was your full stop? Where was your pullback? So if you're pushing mental illness in front now, where was that mental illness and for you to pull back a little? Don't you think maybe what happened? The two of you all going back and forth and all of that. Don't you think maybe that could have triggered her? And that was her only way of, listen, I'm going to take this gun out, this empty whatever, and let me do this. Okay, as I is showing these people I have a firearm, or I'm going to ill myself. Okay, I don't know because I don't know how this lady was thinking. But for me, I think it was done maliciously in some way to embarrass her. I don't know what. It's like to embarrass her. That's to me. Okay. Because I know they had a small group. They were tight at one time. I don't know who have. I'm quite certain somebody have this woman's phone number. She's close to someone. I don't know if they tried to get to the family members or what. But let's go back. This been happening, according to what Miss Pizarro said, and nobody contact the her son. I didn't even know she had a son or her husband or anything like that. All of a sudden, you and her is going at it, and now you call, you're that concerned. You're that concerned. And the next thing that I don't understand these people, then they want to bring God into it, right? When everything else failed, then let's throw God into there, like a part of the menu. So let's throw a little salt in there. It's a lot of phony shit. It's a lot of bullshit. Because if you then when people sort of carry the pressure and giving their opinion, block, block, block. You see, that's the bullshit I don't understand. You cannot stop someone from saying how they feel once they're not totally disrespecting you or the mods. Everybody have an opinion because how would your channel grow even? Because if I am coming into someone's room and if it's a chat room, right? It's a chat room. So you say something, I say something. And every time I say something, I have to be careful of what I'm saying because I'm not following you because or I'm not leading from your belief. That's stupidness. That does not make sense. You know, you should able to express yourself. Like I said once, you're not disrespectful to the host. And the mods, the chat room, you should not be disrespectful to no one. You could give your opinion respectfully, okay? You could disagree respectfully, all right? Okay. So now, Miss Reed was very upset with Miss Pizarro, okay? Because Miss Reed is looking at it. I think, just a suggestion, I think she's looking at it, well, one day it might be for real, and how you could sit down or condone such behavior. Miss Pizarro, on the other hand, is saying, look, this is this woman life. This is not anything new, and just leave it and let it be, and let Tracy be Tracy, right? So that was her opinion, right? That's her thinking. That's what she is chopping up to be. Miss Rita say no, it's sick, it's crazy. That's not supposed to be like that, right? Okay, like I said, it's split there. You have your belief, I have my belief, another person have the belief. It shouldn't be, oh God, the beefing sector we in, and okay, a little something, make up a little something, and there is beef, right? Okay. I went over to Miss Pizarro's room, and for a while I was teasing her, right? I was teasing her and said, oh, I'm going to come on your platform. Oh, I'm coming up there. Da-da-da-da. At one time, somebody was thinking it's an interview or whatever, whatever. So me and Miss Pizarro would go at it, and I said, I will come. So this morning I said, I'm coming up there. She said, oh, you're not coming there. I said, watch, I'm going to come. I just at the spur of the moment, I said, what the hell? Let me go surprise her, right? I went up there. Miss Dovey was up there. Miss Pizarro and I, what they were talking about the medication, I told Tracy. So this thing came up with a medication. So most of what Dovey said, she was right on target. But Miss Dovey was saying, well, okay, this is some way of probably in the past they scammed for money, herself and her husband, blah, blah, blah. So I wrote and I said, look, that's before I went on the panel. I said, look, I remember, I said, but wait a minute, Miss Dovey, I can remember when you wanted help with the transmission. Fair is fair. People were saying the same thing about her. Hey, you scamming, da da da. Right? A lot of things that people say, I didn't like it, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Now, we were there, and then it came over now. I said, to hell with that. So, as we went over now to Kemi stuff, a lot of things that Kemi say, personally, I don't hate the lady. I don't know the lady, but what I see like anyone. She's selfish, she's conniving, and all of the above. She entertain her people. Probably, everybody have their own way of entertainment and whatever, whatever. I'm not going to say I'm not in the bushes listening. Sometimes, I laugh and sometimes I'm like bullshit. Okay? The thing that I don't like, I hate a fucking liar. You hear me? As God is my witness, I rather somebody to punch me than lie on me or lie to me. I hate liars. So anyway, it came down to this. I heard her saying a lot of stuff like Tracy started this and Tracy started that, and guys, get it straight. This have nothing to do with because Tracy's my girl that I'm gonna say when I'm taking her side. No, I'm just like facts is facts. She's saying like, okay, like Tracy started a fight with her or whatever. That is not true. At one time in the part, and I don't care if Tracy's mad, we were like censored when it comes to that woman coming there because we saw her from a mile away, and we never like when she full of shit. And Tracy would say, guys, stop. I can remember at one time when they drift apart, somebody went and picked a lot of us. I would not put in an animal emoji like that. No, I don't do that because when they call Tracy tree dog, it hurt me. Okay, no, I don't like it. So like that, you would never find me or go back to fight any pig that I put down there. I touch one of those emoji. Hell no. I mean to say I would call somebody at this or that, but to put no, I wouldn't do that. Okay. So she was saying that all you see was she followed to it and all of this and all of that. And then Joyce came on. I didn't even know Joyce was still around. I swear. And I look at Joyce and I'm like, Joyce was a month over at Tracy, right? And they had somewhat a good, you know, mm, they get a tip. And I still see her ass waddling in the mud because her channel went down because she didn't know which fucking way to go. She wanted to send a child to college before it was college time. She just like an idiot. She was a lazy, I don't even know what to call her. But for she of all person to jump up to talk about personal hygiene or whatever the fuck she was talking about, she should be the last bitch to say that. Many times I think this woman just get up and start choosing and slapping the makeup on. You hear me? You could see she was late. Sometimes you could see somebody for who they are. So Miss Emmy, no, because I don't even want to call her name because she's a lady. Anyway, we're gonna get there just now. Now she's talking. Miss Emmy's talking and saying, "Oh, she's gonna what? She did this and she's calling up all these people name and all of that, but she's forgetting. She's talking as though she came from the scratch. She built her channel up there, and the one thing she don't do, give credit where credit is due. Because hadn't been for Brianna, she actually took over fucking Brianna page, and I know a lot of Brianna people walk because of her. Brianna to me was a loyal friend. I don't know the rest of the story because I would not have somebody purposely fucking up my platform. Okay, she walked from Brianna. What she did it very sneakily. She didn't say too much. They had a part in her face. She did Mr. ZX or whatever, some that sector. The next thing you know, she was controlling some channel there for him, right? She was there. So she saw she wasn't making the numbers over there. Then she started coming for content over here to build her numbers because she's all about numbers, right? So what she did, she had a competition all in her head because I'm quite certain Basaru was not thinking of her when she has her thing going on, she making her thousand, whatever. But before that, you see, she talked and she used that remark one time and say her the dry ass, who's gonna come over to the dry ass platform? She was talking to the bitches better, or she was talking with Tracy. But everybody said she was speaking to Tracy, right? Now she's all about numbers, right? So when you're talking about numbers and all of that, Tracy at one time, okay, everybody have a turn. Tracy was bringing thousand and a thousand. Tracy platform was big. And although her platform was big, I didn't see no changes with her. The only change, yes, the only change I see since Tracy retired and all of that, she will come out and she will she don't come out again on screen, screen. But she normally used to come out dressed every night and she gave the news, right? So that is what she used to do. That was in the Christmas season. All she lost all of her channel. I know one of them had, I think, over 10,000 subscribers. She lost everything. I can remember the day that thing hurt me so much. I couldn't believe. I was so confused when I heard it. I couldn't stop from crying. And they make it as a mockery and they mock me and say, oh, she's crying and da 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 da. Because people don't have feelings. Because I don't know what, but sometimes nobody know if that was a part of a supplement on with her at that time. They promote her and she came right back up. Okay. So now you, Miss Emmy, I'm speaking to you, Miss Piggy. I won't put down the piggy, but I can tell you, Miss Piggy, like they call you. Okay? You swine. You are going to say you're going to take away her channels. You are going to take it away. She should not be out there. Who the fuck you think you are? You meet this woman, you whether she's speaking on you or what, that's the first thing you're going to go for. That's why you all get hurt. You see, and that is wickedness. And that is enviousness. Why would you even think that? I would say, look, I'm going to come across every day. We're going to go at it. Why you have to come to say you coming straight for her livelihood? Who are you? And then the big frog. I don't know what part. She too, but you know what? They say, what is it? Um, birds of one feather flock together. Because when I look, I said, oh, damn, what a pair. Joyce or Ois, the bullfrog, and Miss Emmy, Miss Piggy, they have a lot in common, a lot in common. They actually shape alike. And then on top of that, they're thieves. because this one is an ex-felon, Grand Central, whatever, and she want to steal from Billy and Dazzle. Just imagine from her girlfriend and couple. You understand? So they support each other. Okay. Now, coming back. Now, a lot of shit Miss Emmy do, Miss Piggy, she does, and she say some of the things are true, right? When it come to Miss You, that lady, okay. Now she might be a harder friend because it seems like two people that care for her or whatever in their own special way. But some people, like they say, cannot share or whatever it may be. But she might be the one is harder or whatever. But when I think about it, I looked at it, and like I said, Tracy might be upset with me, but I'm just speaking my truth and what I observed, right? What I saw, like Tracy is the one that more would be soft. Okay, all right, I'm gonna. But she said that she said I'll protect her. I'll do this. I'll do this, protecting her from the big bad guys, right? Okay, she's there to support. Yet she show her loyalty all the time to that lady. Okay, that's her, right? Tricks of the trade. Hmm. That's how they do. Where she went straight into the credit card companies, okay, and hit girl. You talking a lot of shit about her resort and her resort and her resort. Child, you was on vacation for a while. You remember you didn't have nowhere. So you talking like you got it like that. That's your problem. Maybe you live above your means. That's why you didn't have a roof over your head. All these people you're speaking about had a roof over their head. You don't know anything but managing money or none of that. At this age, a middle-aged woman, and you coming up like a young adult that getting the first place. Okay, Miss Emmy, you ain't nobody to speak on nobody. This is the best thing that ever happened to you, it seems like.